What's going on, my people? So I wanted to address this ZRO and Trea situation. I don't have facts and know everything that happened. I do know ZRO. I've never met Trea. Although I do know his body of work. He does a lot in the community in Houston. Take no accolades from him. He is a brother that's out there, but I think what happened was just wrong. I think that should have been handled like two businessmen, even if you are family. Being that both of them are two big icons in the city of Houston, that was just the wrong way to handle it. Because we preach so much of handling things in a positive fashion, and then we go do the complete opposite of what we're preaching. Especially being with this crime rate so high, that wasn't a good look. And how are you gonna go and tell some kids not to do this, and you acting in this manner? The second thing is, I don't think that was the platform for this. Being that was a weekend that 50 put together, and you had a lot of people here in Houston. And setting a great example for others to see, especially in your city, is very important. But sending the wrong message makes you look like a hypocrite. And as far as for Trea, I mean, this almost erased all the good that he has done in the community. And God forbid that some of these sponsors he have, people who look out for him, people who help him, pull away from him, especially politicians, because that's something that you do not want to have on your resume as a politician. Supporting someone who's involved in the act of violence. That's not a good look when it comes to an opponent running ads against you. I get it. Street business is street business. And you handle street business in a certain fashion. That's real talk. But when you reach a plateau that they've reached, you either handle the street business at home in the comfort of you and that individual, or you just let it go. And you got to remember, being out in the public, everybody have cameras. Do I think Trea intentionally, and I'm not going to say intentionally, somebody pulled out a cell phone, and it was a great opportunity for them to record this and put this out in the media, in which they did. And being that you didn't get the whole video, it looks bad what we all saw. Because what we all saw was a group of guys. We saw one guy on the ground. What does that say? That say he was jumped or beat up. And him saying he was jumped. All we have to go on is that. And everybody that was there is saying he was jumped. That ain't no good look, especially for a G. I hope that they can get past this, sit down and have an adult conversation, which should have been had prior to throwing hands. Something that happened 10 decades ago. You have that much animosity? Not good. But I hope they can get past it, have a conversation, and they're probably going to go separate ways, because I couldn't take no beating like that, and we talk, whether we family or not. But different strokes for different folks. I hope Trea can move past it. Right now, he's lost a lot of community support. And when I say support, I mean the people. A lot of people I talk to are just like, they're done with him. They don't want to support him. But I do understand, things happen. Emotions does fly. So I can't tell nobody not to rock with him. All I can say is let them get past it. And I think everybody too will get past it. But this can't happen when it comes to icons. You're celebrities, both of you. Celebrities have to handle accordingly. ZRO said he thought it was a conversation. Somebody pull you to the side, you're going to probably think that too. It's just you and that person. Then fist flying. Come on. So people could have died. What if ZRO had some goons with him and they rocking and you didn't see them in the background? It's already enough killing here. We don't need more. Let's be adults. I think that conversation Trey should have had 10 years ago. Y'all should have talked. Cussed each other out. But I get both sides of it, but that's a hard one to swallow right here. And I have mixed feelings now for Trey. I support him. I respect him as a man. I don't know him. As far as what I'm speaking on is speculation, because I only have to go on what I saw. I only have to go on what ZRO said, what Trey said. I have to put my own truth together. None of us know the truth, even the homeboys, because it's two stories, two different stories. Only they know. But let's be adults about it. Let's pull it all back together. Let's try to get some of this youth violence down. Let's get our city back rocking. Houston is a stand-up city. Houston is a role model for them all. Let's continue that legacy.